Hello everybody and welcome to this presentation. My name is Alexander Angelov. First, I want to thank you for your interest and your time. The presentation will last 15 minutes or a little more. I will present facts about the company and show what happens in the back office. I will show examples of remarkable achievements which some new partners achieved only for a few months. We will present the information as detailed as possible so you can take the right decision in the end. Please grab a pen and paper and take notes. This way, after the presentation, you can ask all your questions. So, let me first tell you briefly what we're going to talk about. We're going to find out more about the company and its owner, the kind of products and services it offers. We are also going to look into an account. It is very important to mention the so-called disclaimer. All data and exemplary calculations are not guaranteed. Companies' profits and development depend on a number of factors: market conditions, the company itself, the diligence of all of its members. I am an independent partner and I'm not tied in any other way to Cryp Capital Holding SL. I don't carry any responsibility for your results. So this is the magical triangle which helps me take decisions in cases such as this one. We're going to look at the company in three different aspects. The first one is reliability and transparency. The second one is profit. How does the company generate profit and is it going to be able to do it in the long term? What is going to be the return on my investment? And the third important aspect is to what extent I have control over my capital and profits. How often can I withdraw, etc. So that's the accessibility. Now, a few words about the company. Cryp Capital's team contains of successful managers who are ready to share their experience with us. The analysts and technical experts have developed a unique and convenient platform for cryptocurrency trading. This here is the face of the company. His name is Vitaly Ipatov. He is the company's director. He is 45 years old and lives in Elche, Spain since he was 15 years old, meaning he's been living there more than 30 years. In the past, he's done real estate business until a few years ago when he recognized huge potential in the cryptocurrency industry. In 2014, he forms a team of cryptocurrency trading experts, and since then, they've been working hard on the trading strategies which the company still uses today. The company is registered on the 20th of December 2016 in Alicante, Spain, under the name Cryp Capital Holding SL. As we can see, it is registered as a holding, which means it has gone through a lot of checks before it was allowed to function as a financial entity. In Spain, laws are very strict in such cases. Here, we can see one of the documents of registration. Here on the bottom, the registration date and the company's name. We can also see other documents such as fiscal number and an extract from the commercial register. These documents are visible to anyone. They're downloadable from the company's homepage and available for a more detailed examination. When I research a certain company, it's always important for me to get in touch with someone who's physically been to the company's office and met its staff and representatives. Some of our colleagues managed to set up a meeting with Mr. Ipatov on the 27th of December in Alicante and had the opportunity to ask a lot of questions. They were shown a contract for office rent for 5 years. There was also a conference call with one of the cryptocurrency experts where their trading accounts and balances were shown in real time. Here we can see photos from the company's first official congress, which took place in the last week of February 2017. During the congress was also opened the official office in Alicante, in Mr. Ipatov's presence, of course. Here we can see the office's address in Alicante. We can also look it up in the contacts page on the website. There we can also find the support's email address, which we can always direct our inquiries and issues to. So let's summarize. Cryp Trade Capital develops and applies cryptocurrency trading strategies. Trading occurs 7 days a week because the cryptocurrency markets don't close down on certain days. In a series of emails, the company informs us about important news connected to cryptocurrencies. Their main office is located in Alicante, Spain. The company organizes congresses, as the next one is going to be in the autumn of 2017 in Antalya, Turkey. And now let's look at our magical triangle, which we saw in the beginning of the presentation. Let's first start with the profits. You may ask why. Because we're going to invest time and money joining such company, and for me the return on my investment is very important. Now, only if I like it, I will continue with the rest of the details. Here it is important to understand how the company generates profits, what are the views in the long term, and whether the market for the product or service is existent. Cryp Trade Capital trades with cryptocurrencies. This is an industry filled with risks but a lot of profits as well. We're talking about cryptocurrencies with real value, which we can find on the biggest exchange markets. So let's take a look at how we could take advantage of the profits in Cryp Trade Capital. The company offers 3 investment portfolios from which we can choose: Standard, Mega and VIP. Depending on our initial investment, we choose one of the 3 options, which provide us with different opportunities. The standard portfolio is for amounts from $50 to $4,999. With it, we can make 0.59% daily or 17.7% monthly, which adds up to 215% per year. The second portfolio is the Mega portfolio. It works with amounts from $5,000 to $9,999. Here the daily profit is 0.79%, the monthly is 23.7%, and it adds up to 288% yearly. The VIP portfolio is the biggest one and offers the greatest conditions. It starts at $10,000. It generates us 0.99% per day, 29.7% monthly, and 361% per year. These portfolios cannot be upgraded, but you're able to create multiple of them in one account. It's important to know that withdrawals are available twice a month with the first 2 portfolios and once a month with the VIP portfolio because the amounts are higher with it. Income accumulates every day, 7 days a week. Such investment portfolio brings us profits for 1 year. So let's look at 3 examples. The first example is if we start with $1,000. In this case, we would be making $177 monthly. The second example is if we start with $7,000. In this case, we get $1,600 monthly for 1 year again. And the third example is $15,000, the VIP package. It gets us $4,400 monthly. It is important to understand that the risk depends on the portfolio we choose. What do I mean? If we choose the first portfolio, our investment will be returned after 5-6 months. With the second, the risk factor is about 4 months, and with the VIP, it's only 3 months until we get our investment back. Now I would like to show what happens with an account after a portfolio has been purchased. Here we can see I've purchased this portfolio through Bitcoin on the 13th of April. If we go to investments and scroll down, we see I currently have one portfolio, which is VIP. When I click on transactions, we will see all daily income which has been generated through our portfolio. So you can see here that every single day I get 0.99% of my investment, which is $99 in my case. So let's continue. We are now at the next factor of our magical triangle, and it is the accessibility. Many of us have contracts for private retirement plans where we deposit money each month for many years and only start to receive dividends a lot later. With Cryp Trade Capital, we withdraw our money twice or once a month, depending on the investment portfolio. Our income can be withdrawn through Bitcoin, Ethereum, advanced cash or perfect money. The transaction occurs in up to 72 hours. Let's look into my account to see how payments work. We are currently in the back office and we'll look at what exactly happens here. Every day our income adds up, and once or twice a month, depending on the portfolio we have chosen, it appears here in our wallet USD. If I click here, I can see all the transactions I've received from my portfolios until now. And we can see also my Bitcoin withdrawals. This is my first income, which came on the 30th because this is a VIP portfolio, so it only comes once a month. This is the first one on the 30th of April and then on the 30th of May again, and right away I've withdrawn it through Bitcoin. So again, it is very important to remember that passive income from the investment portfolios Standard and Mega comes to your wallet on the 15th and 30th of each month, and the VIP portfolio only on the 30th. We're going to continue with the next factor, which is reliability. Here we're going to look at the third and most important for me factor of our magical triangle. It's about the question to what extent the company provides us with the opportunity to be informed about what happens with it. To what extent it opens its doors to us and gives us the information we need in order to commit to it. Based on this information and looking at its development until now, we can take a decision which we would feel secure about. When there is more detailed information, we are able to make a better forecast about the company's future. Every 2 weeks, Cryp Trade Capital publishes a detailed analysis report of their trading. You can find this information if you go on the news page and then click Trading News. Here you can see all the different reports. For example, this one is from the 1st of June until the 15th. This one is from the 15th of May to the 30th of May. Let's open it up to see what it contains. We can see a detailed report on what their results for these 2 weeks were and the different trends on the market. In the end of February, there was a company congress in Alicante. During the congress, the company was presented pretty extensively. Here is also a video from the congress.
It's just another day and something's in your way of being who you wanna be. Yeah, something's gotta change. Well, what's it gonna take to try to get your head on straight?
Let's get back to our magical triangle to finalize. We first looked at profits. With Cryp Trade Capital we can make up to 30% monthly, which is satisfying enough. Then we found out to what extent we can control our funds. Depending on our investment, we can withdraw our money once or twice a month. This is something else I like a lot. Last thing we looked at was the company's transparency. I enjoy what I see here as well. As all, Cryp Trade Capital makes a good impression and it seems like it will continue to develop well in the future. So this was what is most important about Cryp Trade Capital. If you have any questions, you can ask me or whoever showed you this video. That was all from me for now. I wish you success and see you soon.